Hey guys, it's been a long time. Welcome back to Homesteading with Taryn. As you can see, how do you like my Ferrari? I've just come back from, let's call it my half-day job. This job happens in the daytime, and this is one of the reasons why you haven't seen too much of me lately. But I have been itching to post a new video, and I just decided today's it. I have to let you guys know what's been happening, and let me try and explain. I'm not going to tell you where I've been though, but I'm going to show you what I look like. So, you know, we live on the farmlands and we live in the country, so it's kind of normal for us to get this dirty. But I'm not going to tell you what's made me this dirty just yet. I'm going to ask you guys to try and guess. We live a homesteading life as a lifestyle, but somehow we have to earn money too. Obviously our homestead requires money, and we're building and progressing and growing as we earn money. But what do you think I could do to earn money? What job do you think I would enjoy doing? I actually have two. I have a half-time job which I do through the week, and then I have a permanent job. But I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. I would like you guys to try and guess, and then in another video I will actually take you along with me and show you a little bit about both of these two jobs that I do. And then you can get a little bit of a better understanding as to what fills up our whole day's worth of hours. Okay, but that is not what this video is about. That's going to be information for another video. Today, it's just an update. I have disappeared for the last 2.5 months, and I thought it's time to show you guys where we're at, what we've been doing, yeah, we'll go from there in the new year, 2024. So come take a walk with me, and I'll just show you some updates, some failures, and yeah, where we've actually managed to make some progression. So come along, let's go and have a look and see what we've been up to here on the homestead in sunny South Africa, in a little village called Ratavis. Let's go. One thing I can tell you, it's the beginning of February in the Southern Cape, and it's been one of the hottest summers yet. So please excuse the sunglasses. Yeah, they are absolutely necessary. Right, you guys have been in here before. How do you like our doorstop? It's literally just an iron rod with a nut on the end, with a hole in the pole, so it actually prevents the gate from opening, or my dog's opening it anyways. Alright, so everything is still alive. It's been super hot, so managing water has been a real task. I can't tell you how many hours a day we spend watering. I'm pretty sure at least a minimum of 3. And managing water which we catch from the sky is definitely quite a task, but we are managing, just as we've done every other summer. We do have a little bit of a relief system coming from a wonderful neighbor next door. We are very, very much grateful for that extra help and extra bit of water that he shares or gifts to us. Thank you very much. That's to you, Peter and Hilda. We really, really do appreciate it, more than you know. So, as you can see, the avo trees, they're happy. They're doing beautifully. We cannot complain. And I don't know if you remember how big they were last time, but these guys have definitely grown. So, here I'm busy starting a little, let's call it a little basil farm, okay? I've got a very special basil plant. It's actually a perennial. It grows right through the year. This is one of the herbs I do sell. that will give you guys a little bit of an idea of what I might do when I'm not on the homestead. But I'm going to leave it at that. Our basils are doing very well. We are busy making some more cuttings. We do wish to have a whole lot more growing here. Therefore, we can sell some more as well and hope to create a little bit of an income coming from that. I'll show you how they're doing in the hothouse when we get there. This avo tree is actually bearing its first avo. If I'm not mistaken, it's hiding down here somewhere. Dun, dun, dun. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I know you down here somewhere. I saw it the other day. Hello, Tyson. Hey, Tyson. Say hello to everybody. Do you guys remember Tyson? My beautiful little stuffy. Tyson, where's the avo gone, my boy? I wonder. It looks like it might have fallen off, guys. Okay, that's a little bit of sad news. I don't seem to be locating my avo. And there really was only one on this tree. Oh, Tyson, did you eat my avo? No, I don't think he did. Okay, that's a little bit of sad news. I didn't expect that, guys, but okay, let me go show you the real avos growing on the other tree. This is one of our biggest and oldest trees. This tree's been in a video before, I know it has. And we've got a few avos growing on this tree. We don't have as many avos as what we had last year. Last year we had 4 trees bearing, and I think it was about a total of 60 avos. At this point we literally only have 1 tree bearing avos, but it's all good. As it's been super hot here in the southern Cape, these avo trees are growing tremendously. So we're actually quite happy with the fact that they're not bearing and holding fruit, because it will allow them to just grow a little bit more and a little bit stronger, and then perhaps next year we'll have many more avos. Let's go have a look and see what's happening in the hothouse. But before we get to the hothouse, something's happened. It got bigger. I'm so sorry I didn't get to show you guys how this happened, as I was unavailable. But have a look. I don't know if you guys remember, but it was only this thick. This is all it was, guys. From here to here. That's all we had. Now we've got this extra piece. Why did we do this? Summers are so hot. The plants are struggling. So, and our winter season in the Western Cape of South Africa is quite long. So I feel that we are going to need more inside sheltered and protected space for growing. So that's what this is all about. So let's go have a look and see what's happening inside the hothouse. Oh, it's amazing. The temperature difference between in here and out there is astronomical. I'm pretty sure it's probably about 10 degrees. No, maybe not as much, but it's definitely a whole lot cooler. So, in here we have got some, let's see. Okay, let's start on this side. I was talking about basil. Here are the basil cuttings that we have so far. We have a few here and we have a few there. There's quite a few here. How many have we got? Ooh, many. I'm not going to count them right now. Those guys, as soon as the temperature drops, they'll be planted out where the others are. We just don't want to plant them out now because it's just way too hot. Over here, oh, we have a sad story. We have pawpaws, and I'm trying. This is probably the third time that I'm trying to grow the pawpaws, and I must tell you, I'm not having very much luck. I'm not quite sure why. We've got compost in here. We've got seedling soil as well. But I'm just not coming right with these pawpaws. So we'll have to try again and figure out another way. What we have gotten right, which was a little bit unexpected, is some little baby naartjie trees. There's quite a few of them. This was literally a pip out of a naartjie, popped in here, and look how well they're doing. They're absolutely beautiful. Look at this. There are 7 of them. Let's see what's happening over here. Down here, you can't see much. It's just a pile of sand. This is the first attempt at growing sweet rocket inside the hothouse. Oh, there we go. Even on the camera, you can see these teeny tiny little plants. There we go. So this is the first attempt at growing them inside the hothouse. We're doing that because we'd like to see if they grow better inside the hothouse, or perhaps still grow better outside in the full sun. Right, now over here we have a couple more basils. Oh, that's just a very pretty lavender growing over there. Okay, and then over here, I've done a previous video about a delicious little yellow berry. It looks a little bit like a blueberry, but it is actually called a gooseberry. You guys remember that video, right? That's what the little gooseberry plant looks like. And what's happening with that is that I've got a goose. Her name's Hansie. For those of you who don't know, for those of you who do know, you remember Hansie pretty well. She even took a ride with me to the vet one day when she was not feeling very well. And Hansie has a lovely habit of picking at the gooseberry bushes, and it goes in the one side and it goes out the other side, and then we land up with a new little baby plant, which we are busy cultivating and transplanting, and I'm going to put them all over the yard where I like them. And the future plan of that is so that we can make gooseberry jam. All right, let's go see what's happening on the other side of the fence. Those delicious gooseberries that I was talking about, for those of you who might not remember what they look like, this is what they look like. It's a delicious yellow berry. I do believe quite high in vitamin C, and yeah, the plan is to become sort of a semi-gooseberry farm where we can make a lot of delicious gooseberry jam. So, now that you're behind me, you might have noticed this hole in my shirt. I don't know if that will help you guys to figure out what job I might do in the daytime when I'm not here in the homestead. But when I do tell you what it is, it all makes sense. This is a very special bucket. This is the bucket that the goose plays in every single day. It's lunchtime now, so she's actually hiding under the deck. And over here are a whole bunch of teeny tiny little gooseberry plants. They are at least, oh, let me move the bucket out the way. Oh, look there. Here's a couple. That's not one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's many. Oh, so now those need to be transplanted, as we are busy building our gooseberry farm. Naturally, as it naturally just happens and unfolds. Right. let's go and see what's happening in the small little veg garden. We did have a video before where I'm pretty sure I explained that I wanted to grow a whole bunch of rocket. I wanted to try and see if we could sell it to the restaurants. So this is all rockets. It's all rocket, all of it. For those of you who can't remember or don't know what it might look like, it looks like this. It's a tiny little green leaf. It actually goes into salads, goes onto burgers, and it's got a nice delicious peppery flavor. This one's a bit wilted now. It's quite hot now, so it's not the right time to pick any form of herb because they're just too hot. If you'd like to pick herbs, then you pick them in the morning when the leaf is still nice and soft, cold, and it will last longer. This was what I wanted to do to create an income that maybe I didn't have to have a real job. But hold on, I have some more details for you guys. I've got a book inside the house. I'm going to go and fetch it, and I'm going to just give you a small little idea of how much money we've earned out of the last 3 months of growing and weeding and watering rocket leaves. Give me a second. I'm going to pop into the house to get the book quickly. Hello, Hansi, my girl. Hello, Hansi, my love. Here we go. Hello, Hansi. Right. I like to write things down because you know what? My memory is quite bad. So if I don't write things down, I can't remember. So let's see. I started selling rocket in December, okay, and I made a whole 503 Rand and 70 cents out of rocket. That is almost 3 kilos worth. Now, 3 kilos of rocket doesn't sound a lot. Trust me, it is. Just to give you an idea, we only made 500 Rand for a whole month. That was in December, right? Now let's go to January. January. It's terrible. I made only 201 Rand and 45 cents. Now I'm trying to think now. If I adjust 200 Rand into dollars, it's almost 20 Rand a dollar. So, let's just say I made a bit less than $10 to give you guys an idea. But less than $10 in January. February. February's been our best month so far, obviously. February. Let's see. I've made 194 Rand 82 cents plus 130 Rand and 50 cents. I've also made 189 Rand 89 cents. And yesterday I made 510 Rand from rocket. So as you can see, by putting the time and the effort in, things do grow. Literally, they do grow. Not only is the rocket growing, but the money is also growing. I have yet to perfect this idea, but you know what? It's always something I've wanted to try, and I'm not going to give up yet. I can tell you that I need a lot more water, which is why we're planting them now in the hothouse to see if perhaps that doesn't work a little bit better. So there's 200, 300. There's over 900 Rand for February. 900 Rand, guys, for rocket. Isn't that unbelievable? Could you imagine? But it's a lot more difficult than it sounds. It takes a lot more time than one would anticipate. Yeah. So, I forgot to show you guys something. Okay, no, that's all the numbers. Never mind that. Wait, there's something even cooler. Come. To think I could get so excited about this. Hold on, wait, I just thought of something. So, I told you that there was a few extra things that we managed to progress on. I don't know if you guys remember, but I used to run around with this bucket full of water, watering all of our trees. Not only that one, but I've got a 25-liter bucket. That was my best friend. Why? Because it's the fastest way for me to water, but it's also the heaviest on the back. So Wayne told me I'm not allowed to use that big bucket anymore. I have to use this. Do you know how long it takes to water our garden with this? By walking back to the tank every time to fill it and off to the next tree. So finally, guys, we got something I've wanted for a very long time. It's called a hose pipe. Guys, we have a hose pipe. No, I actually have 3 more hose pipes. So each section of the homestead has its own tap and its own hose pipe. It just means that I don't have to carry around buckets anymore. But these cost just under 1,500 Rand for the 3 hose pipes and the 3 fittings that come along with it. You know, these little things that make things spray. Anyway, it's gonna make farm work revolutionary for us, especially on the back, and carrying around heavy buckets of water. So yeah, that was something that we've managed to achieve, that and the hothouse. The month ahead is a very hot one, so unfortunately we don't grow and progress too much. We basically keep things watered. There's one more thing, guys. You also remember my granadilla jam. Come and have a look. It's coming close to that time again. The granadilla vines are full of fruit. They are full. I can't even explain to you. They are everywhere. But have a look at this. I'm sure I've showed you before. Look at this beautiful flower. I think I'm a little bit biased. I think the flower is just pretty because it turns into a fruit. But guys, the granadillas are doing so well. So the plan for this year ahead is to expand a little bit with the gooseberries and with the granadillas. They take a lot less water than other things, and also a lot less time and maintenance with regards to weeding, pruning, picking, considering I do have a real job. And this is supposed to be a hobby. But stay tuned, because there's a new and interesting thing I would like to try this year with the granadillas, apart from the granadilla jam. And that is something called zuurduf. There's a very special lady who lives in the town close by to me, who has told me about this. I do not know too much about it, but let me just say it's basically a granadilla liqueur. It is something that I am dying to try, but I know I need a lot of granadillas. So stay tuned for that coming up in the year. We'll see what it tastes like and how it works and how to make it. So guys, that's the update from me, February 2024. Let's see if you can guess what work I do as a real job. I promise you, I'm not always this dirty. And if you can guess, I'll take you and show you a little bit about it. So from me, until next time, see you in the next video. Bye guys.